Hey boys and girls, it's Night Stalker here. Welcome along today to Longfjord. I hope I'm saying that right. We get really narrow sort of passageways in there, so I'm going to take the Fortebraccios. I am going to try and shoot long range over the walls or from the supply point up until the end supply point. So that's why I've got the longbows. And of course, today is the very first day the Berserkers are released to the general game. So I'm going to take them. I just straight up bought my Berserkers and they're fantastic. I also saved up millions of experience and experience medals. So these Berserkers that you're about to see are fully maximum leveled. What veterancy line, you ask? Well, I'm going to take them along the top veterancy line. The reason for that is that the 2,000 extra health when they finished Rage, what you're going to see while we're playing is that they get rage really quite quickly when they're in combat. So you tend to go from rage, they exhaust it, then they pop back up to full rage again, and then you go again. So I don't think we need to get extra rage. It's really not that important at this stage. I mean, today's the first day, right? And I did play with them on the PTS, PTR server, whatever you call it, with the other content creators. But they're still very fresh to me. So this is how we're going to use them. And right now, we're going to load in with the Martellalori. Why? Because they give you 10% extra honor, 10% extra hero experience, and 10% extra unit experience. And that is fantastic. When you do take the premium unit, they don't have to be brought into the battle, so to speak. So you don't have to take them out of the supply point and use them. They can just sit in the supply point and never been used, and you'll still get the bonus. Martellalori, of course, famous for that big giant shield above the siege equipment, which gives it a massive damage reduction on it, and they will also take 10% less range damage themselves while they're pushing siege equipment. Highly recommend this unit. It's only 30 leadership. If you can get enough silver together, or you've got a couple of bucks spare, honestly, this unit is the way to go. I see the gates open there, and I don't want to get killed, so I'll just pull them back a little bit. But it looks like we've got some units ready to countercharge or fire at them if they want to come and engage the Martellalori. There is a bow hero shooting along these longbows, and that's quite predictable. But I can see Kateful, my work partner here, quite happily taking down anything that was threatening the Martellalori. Had they come out and attacked them, they would have been shot and javelin to death anyway. Right now, though, I think we will take the Fortebraccios. One day I'm going to have to figure out how to pronounce that. I'm absolutely shocking. But these guys here. These guys are more than just a big block brace. I will try and take out some cavalry with them in the loose formation if I can, particularly the lighter cavalry. You know, I don't think we're going to take out monastics in the looser formation, but I'll see if I can give it a go, because on the frontier servers that I'm playing on today, there is only tier 4 and below are available. None of the tier 5 stuff's available yet. So, the big problem that we've got at the moment in the game is that the runes have made the musket bomb absolutely insane. It can do up to 22,000 damage in a very wide radius, and it just instant kills stuff, right? So we have to be a little bit careful. And you can see, there's some cavalry, that's what I want. But these guys here have pushed up too far without support, and unfortunately they're going to take one for the team. The other thing about the Fortebraccios is there's some Berserkers. This person's bought them as well. Good for them. Is they don't have a shield. So if we're going to start taking range fire, you know, not so much from a ranged hero who'll take forever to sort of pick them off, but particularly from a ranged unit, you know, Imperial Archers or something like that, Namcans, we're going to have to pull back immediately because we do tend to die a lot. Can we reach? Only one, possibly two will strike, so I'm going to save that. And just looking at the map, we have got people attacking the A point as well, so that's lovely. And I can see some people coming across. What are they? Now, just because you've got a unit out and ready doesn't mean you have to bring it in and seek combat. You know, if your unit lives, it will fight again later. If you send it in a silly charge and it dies, you'll never get to use it. And that's the problem right here. We got pushed right out, but this guy thought his archers would be the man. And they're burning to death. Did I save one? I did not. That is sad. Well, our heroes are sort of poking around in there without any unit support, so they're not going to do so well. Wouldn't surprise me if they get chased out by a big block of infantry. We'll see what happens. So yes, when I see people, other content creators and other people in the game using Still only one. This map's very new and I haven't got used to the treb arcs yet. Oops, I panicked and clicked. I just didn't want to get locked into this block of stalwarts because that's a death sentence. But this is what's happened with this person. They didn't have patience and now they're going to lose their unit for nothing. They should have just kept it back and waited, right? We had to come to them. There was no need to push out into the gate like this. And it's the same philosophy I'm taking here with the Fortebraccio Pikes. There's just no need to push in and lose the unit without any decent gain. For example, if we pushed in and we deleted a unit, so what? Just 2 other units are going to delete us, or some heroes or something, you know? I wonder if we can catch these on the retreat. We can. And see how when things are in range and you're a nice tight block, you can just hit the attack key and they'll go and spam long pointy spears, pikes. They're pikes, of course. They'll stabby lots of people. Good for them. And again, we're not pushing in unnecessarily. We're going to wait for this gateway. We've just captured the 8 point. And look, what's going to happen here? These guys need support. I'm going to bring the pikes up, and then they can't be chased. There's no way they're going to get chased because those spear sergeants walking to the front of this block of pikes will be the end of them very, very quickly, especially with all the hero and range support we've got. Oh, that's a big circle placement of the Namcans, it looks like, so I don't really want to walk in that exact spot, but I might be forced to. What's going on? Where's my opportunity? I want to see some cav. There's got to be. Here we go. V. Blah. Delete. Goodbye. And that's what Fortebraccios really do. You wouldn't get away with that with hussars, but the armiger lancers are a bit soft. So, and again, we've got some support here, so we're going to push a little bit further. They can't overwhelm us. But I'm just really worried about all that range. Some of our own units are coming in now, so I'm feeling a bit more confident. Oh, Cav. Delete. Pike go brr. Anyway, we're just going to hold this here now. Then, oh, more Cav. How about we kill some more of them? Blah. And we're just going to knock him over and watch what happens when the pikes get hold of him. Even with his Ironsides or whatever on, mind you, he hasn't got it. Oh, he has got it on. He just gets pecked to bits very quickly. And we need to form back up. They don't fight in wide, loose formation very well. When they're all blocked, oh no, this is going to be the end of them. Unfortunately, paladins with their shields up and charging in are just too hard to take down their block and delete them. Especially, as you can see there, they've got their own version of the Ironsides on. But despite that, he the hero, or she the hero, is going to die, and we did take the paladins with us. So a trade's not the worst thing in the world. We've only got 5 left now. We're not going to be a successful push just with some javelins and 5 pikes. So I might just push these forward a bit and sort of just let them do their own thing. We'll run off back to the supply point to rearm. Maybe we can go and take that. I'll see what our team are doing. It's pointless for us to keep bashing our units together in this little gateway, you know, especially if we're just exchanging 1 for 1. So it's much more important, I think, to perhaps go wide if we can, but doing it by myself is suicide. So we'll just have to see what our team are doing. Go here, go where? Yes, that is perfect. I agree with that decision. Go and help them. Just make sure these ranged aren't being overrun in the gateway. Got some boys climbing the ladder there, good on them. And we're going to zip all the way around. We're going to keep up the cavalry too. Look how these guys, if you hit C twice and ask them to run towards you, they're only a small unit of 8, so they don't get too dispersed. And they can keep up with a running cavalry, not cavalry, a running horse. Hero on a horse, in fact. And here we go. Doesn't look like we've got any opposition looking at the map. But fair enough too, those 2 red heroes are running away from the cavalry. That's to be expected. They weren't expecting this. What have we got? They look like, are they armigers or are they... These ones aren't. These are scout cavalry. Iron cap scouts, I think, looking by the sword. They could be a prefecture. You don't see a lot of either of them, so I'm not entirely sure. I think they're the iron cap scouts. And this one's going to be fine. Now, if you don't know yet, if we take this point, it will spawn a unit of berserkers, sort of computer-controlled berserkers. Oh, look at these. We're going to advance on them, and when we knock them down, we're going to send in the berserkers. Watch how quick the rage builds up. They haven't got hold of many of them yet, but it actually builds up really quick. Like, quicker is better, right? Then we hit the 3, they get immediately a whole 4,500 health back, and watch them destroy the entire unit and an Ironside short sword. Delicious. Now, they didn't get away completely unscathed. They were very lucky to survive, as a matter of fact, but we didn't lose any. Whole unit of land sharks and a short sword. They're very good when they don't get overwhelmed. They can be overwhelmed, especially if you're attacking a couple of units and a couple of heroes with some ranged in the back. The self-heal just can't keep up with the damage output. Look at how big these models are. They're taller than a horse. They're certainly taller than the heroes. And when you put them next to some of the other infantry, they're just giants. Now, you see this rage bar, bottom left? When that fills up is when you can do the number 3 rage. And they can only do that. I'm just going to put them here out the way because, again, think about them as mega condos. When someone's in range, you can do the rage, and they become uncontrollable for a few seconds, but do absolutely monster damage. With the top line, they do 2 hits per strike, and they get a massive boost of damage. Ask our team to treb. And again, we're just going to bring them in and keep them nice and close, because it is easy enough to overwhelm this unit. So we look for the right moment. What's going on here? Hopefully as Martellalori can get those gunners. We're a little bit low on time. We're going to get one shot at this. Unfortunately, what have we got? Javelins and iron cap swords. I don't think we're going to do this. We're going to get rid of these pikes. Short sword's going to keep knocking me down. Is there a short bow somewhere? What just knocked me? Anyway, we better bring these berserkers in. We've got a minute left. We're going to get one shot. Watch them destroy these condos. I'm sure they're going to do it quite nicely. Hit the 1 key and then they go. And then they get a rage boost when they do that number 1 ability. And then you hit the 3 and they just absolutely blend anything in range. Look, they're fighting 4 heroes and winning. Look at this. Whole unit of Fortebraccios dead. Someone else is going to get the 2 kills, unfortunately. Oh no, this is bad. Yeah. Fortebraccios frontally will just destroy the Berserkers. An attempt was made. We've only got 22 seconds left, so it looks like unless we pull something out on the B point, it's going to be GG. We've got a lot of heroes there, but there's just not enough time, I don't think. Not the best. See, on this map here, too much range is really bad. I mean, it's the same on any map. But you know, anyone's pulling too much range is detrimental to the team. 1 in 59 for the Berserkers. We did 1.1 million damage, took 1. Fortebraccios did fine. They did destroy 3 units of cavalry, or near enough to. So they did fine. Berserkers did great. And we came in second. Unfortunately, not as useful for our team. They're all missing. Very few of them got on the point at all. Here we go. Do we make any mistakes? Yeah, we got charged in by the Paladins with the Fortebraccios, which was always going to go poorly. The Berserkers, though, they did just fine. It was a bit desperate to get onto the C point and went into those Fortebraccios frontally, which was never going to end up well. They can overwhelm units very easily, but not something like Fortebraccios. They've got big long pikes and a stun. Anyway, that's the first game with Berserkers. Let's move along to the second one, and hopefully we can do a little bit better this time. Hey, welcome back, boys and girls. This time is Riverland's Castle Assault. I'm going to take the Kriegsrats for in the initial phases of the game, so I'm going to put them up in that nice secure fortress up above the main gate. I'm going to take Fortebraccios for the inevitable nasty cav that are going to be running around, and of course the Berserkers, because that's what I'm really doing today. Let's see how we play it in. Now, don't forget, if you want to join us on the Discord server, the details are just below in the description of the video. Also, if you'd like to get yourself a nice Night Stalker t-shirt, they're really flash, have a look in the link down there as well. Alrighty, here we go, loading in with the beautiful loading in animation. So the strategy is pretty simple for the first one up. Kriegsrat Fusiliers, we're going to go up into the gatehouse. It's a very secure space. There is a cannon that can shoot into it. I'm sure you're aware if you're new to the game. The cannon shoots pretty much where I'm standing now. Cannon can shoot in there. So if you put your guys over to the side here like this, they'll be quite fine. Also, don't drink and drive, kids. Also, there's another space as well where you'll see some of the friendly units are going to place soon, no doubt at all. See where he's building the cannon there? What do we got here? We've got Janissaries. We've got Simichian Stalwarts / Royal Guard. We have Fortebraccio Pikes. Well, we're going to be defending this pretty nice. We've got Paladins and the Spear Sergeants over here. Where these guys are now, the edge of the right edge of the... What's this guy up to? Hello, we see you. The right-hand edge of the Paladin shield wall is vulnerable, but where the other guys are there, the Spear Sergeants, is not. Let's see if we can draw some artillery fire. Nope. Yes, we can. We'll dance a jig. Because he can hit me 2 or 3 more times and I'm still not going to die. One of the bonuses of being a longsword, especially with all the new runes. I will do a new longsword release, longsword guide tutorial type thing again soon. I'm just for now working it all out still. It's a very strange dance, this, isn't it? Got another dancer here? Oh, in love. Who can blame her? Look at those beautiful flowers. Picture worthy. Where's yes? Do I have yes? Oh no. I guess we're going to have to decline the proposal. This guy's going to kick a spear at me. Oh, so predictable. Never mind. Very soon we're going to have the other side coming up as well. What's this longsword doing? I'll save you! Come here! I didn't save you. Oh god, somebody save me! Help! As soon as I come around this corner though, death. The amount of guns firing into there. The Kriegsrat's very, very accurate and fire very, very fast. They dump their ammunition very quickly. Very good for getting hero kills in this sort of situation. If a hero finds themselves without the unit in front of them, they will very quickly die. And we can shoot both sides, as you can see. So this is a very good place. If you're new to the game, this is a very easy place to defend, and you should probably give it a go. I don't want to just wade in here willy-nilly. We'll just give them a minus 15% armor debuff. But I don't want to get caught in there. There's no point in dying early. Not when we've got the guns firing over my shoulder. Surf charge knocked the rest of them out. That was pretty funny. What do we got coming? Don't waste your javelins. It's a long way back to the supply point. Which is probably where we should go as well. The only downside of the Kriegsrat Fusiliers is the low amount of ammunition they carry and the very, very fast rate of fire. Kriegsrats are pretty good all round actually. One of my very favourite units when I was coming through the ranks, you know, grinding through to higher levels. They're very good at killing heroes particularly. They're not very good at heroes who are moving across you, like sort of left to right or right to left. There's people inside and people attacking B. But if they're standing still or moving towards you or away from you, they'll kill them dead pretty nice. They're also not too bad in close combat. I mean, they're not going to be, I don't know, paladins or anything, are they? But, you know, against unshielded and lower tier troops, they'll beat them quite nicely. Big stabby, and they're pushing across, so I'm going to run back. Come on, Kriegsrats, we've got work to do. Got a brand new pouch of bullets, let's go and put it to use. What do we got over here? Stabby stabby and boomsticks. If they come this way, we're not going to be able to hold for long. You know, the domain pikes are a white tier 70-point unit. Not confident that they can keep the enemy off the gunners, so we better be prepared to run rather than setting up artillery. This is a very brave short bow. You need some health, we'll sort that out for you. What you got here? That's good, well placed stalwarts. That will prevent a back charge. Oh, what's going on at A? Oh, messy. Best get back there and see what we can do. Unfortunately, I'll just enlarge that map so you can see better at home. Unfortunately, we're coming down from the wrong side of the battle, so my right flank is going to be very exposed. So it's a bit of a risk. Let's see if it pays off. If we can get them into this position here, they'll start shooting everybody in the back, which is very, very good, especially these heroes. Kriegsrats are very good at killing heroes. Here's one now. Oh, ow. Didn't quite go to plan. And they're wisely pulling back. Oh, here's a friend. Hello, friend. Volley fire. Boom. Yeah, that's that moving left to right problem. Hey, get out of it, you little rat. It's not bad play by that dual blades, actually. Oh, he shot his friend, though. Uh-oh. Azaps. Or iron pagodas if you prefer. That's what we call them in Frontier server. Oh, the dual blades, come here. That's really good play by the dual blades. Not many people play dual blades well. You know, usually you can write off your dual blades in your team as being useless. Sorry, dual blades, but most of you guys are pretty hopeless. You know, on the flip side of it, if you watch a competitive high, leave my guys alone. Go away. You're going to get attacked in the back here now. If you watch competitive high tier dual blades, they just do these amazing things. The way they swing the screen round and do back flips and forward flips in and out of the invisibility is just insane. This guy's made a mistake. He's going to get shot by Kriegsrats now. See, as soon as they're standing still, they get shot very easily. This guy again. You're a pain. There's no hope whatsoever of killing me, buddy. No, Mr. Glaive, don't go in there. It's a lost cause. Dual blades do very much struggle against heavy armor users unless they catch them on low health. Like at full health, there's just no need to be afraid of dual blades at all. Alrighty, Pikes, Berserkers, yeah. Berserkers. A nice defensive line here. This team actually lacks a lot of coordination. Like, they're all over the place. I don't know if you've been really... Look at the people still hanging up by our home point. Sitting up on the walls and stuff. Look at them. It's like they don't want to fight. Every time the enemy comes close, they back away. Now, some of those are melee heroes. No, those condos are retreating. That's good. See if we can catch them on the other side. Hello, friend. You see me here? You do. A point is probably a lost cause, although we are off and on it. So there's people coming down the other side. I wonder if I can flank them. Indecisive. There's a lot of them. Can we get around this way? No, it won't be there in time. It's just too much. Gunners though. I'll probably die and take not much with me. I don't want to swap my berserkers for janissaries or whatever you call them. The boys with guns on sticks. These guys. I can't quite remember what you call them in the other server. We can come down here. Here it is again. They don't want to fight. The enemy advances and they just fall back. We have way too much range. That's half the problem. But these cavalry can mow all those guys down easy. What are they doing? Sigh. I guess we're going to fall back then. They've even got pikes and stuff. What's going on? More cavalry. More cavalry running away. Guys, what are you doing? Oh my goodness. And then we're going to have to retreat. Can't do anything here if nobody wants to fight. Those javelins left it too late and they're not going to make it. Nobody wants to fight. They're just constantly pulling back. Like, that was a golden opportunity for a armature charge. Especially with 2 units of them. I probably shouldn't be so cheeky in chat. Mind you, that is just to Kateful. That's not to the whole team. I wouldn't put that in global chat or anything like that. It's best not to insult your team. They tend to get quite messy about it. So I'm just going to put these guys in hiding until the right time. I do like to hide behind this bush. And let's go have a bit of a nosy over here. There's some ladders. I do need to kick down a ladder. What are they doing? Anyway, I'll just go and kick down this ladder real quick. Bringing up woodcutters. Better let the team know about that. Nothing down there has many shields or anything, so if they sort of come up here and into these land sharks. Hello, I see you. I thought that was going to be at me. No land sharks. No. What are you doing? Too early. It's going to cost you. Alright, let's go attack these. Ah, we've got some men-at-arms or something down here. I was really hoping to get my rage up with those. Never mind. So just in case you haven't really picked up what the abilities of the Berserkers are, number one is they charge, like you cannot control the charge. You hit one, they charge the nearest thing and they start hitting it. You'll get a rage boost when they hit the enemy using that, and they also get a damage resist over stacks. Every stack of hits on the target up to a maximum of, sorry, these are still new, I think it's 20 or 10 stacks will give you something like a 5% damage and resist buff. I'm going to have to check that after this game actually. No, too much, and I missed the jump off the horse. The number 2 ability will use a little bit of your rage to do extra damage and things like that, which is really good because damage is what builds your rage, and usually you'll get that little bit back very quickly. So if you go 1, then 2, then 3, it's a very smooth combo. If you've already got plenty of rage, just go straight to 3. Alright, it's up to me. Don't know what our team are doing. I'll try and knock down the front of these and let the Berserkers in there. Here we go. And straight into the 3. And then they really start blending. Look at them just tear the stalwarts to bits. And we'll just let them go. We'll heal them. Look at how quickly the rage builds up again. We've only just been out of rage, and we're straight back into rage. And because they're immune to CC while they're raged, they don't care about the Imperial Pikes, so they'll just keep chopping people to bits. Look at that, just absolutely murdering people. Oh, and these, straight back into rage again. And these peasants here are very good for their rage. Oh, can we get another one off before they die? Rage does give you 4,500 health back. What are our team doing? Look at them all up on the wall there on the map. Hello? They're on the point. What are you doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them just standing around doing nothing up there. We could really do with your assistance down here, boys. I'm just holding this by myself. This can't go on. I'm going to get overrun. There we go. Oh my goodness. Keep overrunning it. Guys, go! Look at them just standing on top of the wall ignoring the capture. Maybe that was a bit far, that one. Oh, we are going to get back in. Can we get down there before it's overrun? Sort of about half the team are doing something and the other half are doing nothing. Oh look, more Berserkers. That's going to be very handy. Cavalry, that's what we want to see now that we've got out the Super Pikes. Doom Pikes. Stalwarts in the back, that's totally me. I'm going to have to try and just stay on the point because we can't afford to be off the point for even 2 seconds. So I'm just going to have to die here. That's my station in life right now. Hopefully one of our team. Kateful, thank you very much. And I'm just going to put the Pikes on attack because they're going to take out any cavalry that are floating around and they'll just stab anyone in the back that just happens to be a little bit out of position. And look, we've got some Pike Guard in there, so we're going to push them out. I will retreat the Pikes now because I actually might get to bring them back again. Hey, we drove them off. Well, 4 or 5 of us drove them off. The rest of the team is still sitting back up on the wall, wondering what on earth's going on and what they're probably going to have for dinner later. It's certainly not helping the team. Look at them. We're in the most critical stage of the game. And they're up on the wall. Hey, if you played in this game and you're watching this, you need to really, really assess your contribution to the team, buddy. Very disappointing to see people who are more concerned about getting kills than actually winning the game. Very, very selfish play. So, anyway, back to what we're doing. We just smile now, we put on a face. It's a team game, right? We've got people of all different skill levels. I've got to remind myself of that sometime too. Sometimes you just have to go, you can't do anything about it. Oh, I thought the Pike Guard would have taken these guys. What's going on here? I thought our flank was secure from the cavalry. Never mind, never assume. See if we can just get ready in case more comes through, because I'm totally expecting more. Here they come. Splat. Splat. That's the end of them. We've got people coming up the back here. Booming tech, please remove the big triangles from the map that obscure the map. Please do that. I'm going to go into open formation here. Because again, I don't want them all getting knocked out at once, and they can still fight reasonably well. They mistimed their charge and put it in the wrong direction, and consequently they're going to get wiped out for their trouble. And look at the damage we can do in open formation. There's nothing wrong with the open formation, just don't let them get too scattered far and wide, because individually they can't fight up close, right? Oh, those Imperial Pike Guard, that's going to hurt, yes. Let's see if it knocks some down. Nope. Oh my god. 42 seconds. Are our team going to get on the point? Oh no, don't knock me down. Team. I'm on there. Oh, I'm going to die. 28, 27. Look, we've still got guys up the back. Just a shocker. Get in there. Absolutely, friend. That's exactly what people should be. That longsword's running away from the circle. Oh no. 1.4 million, 1.5 taken. 1 in 57 for the Berserkers. They're absolute beasts. 210 participation on defense. That's fantastic. Everyone did really well, apart from Martellalori, because, well, we didn't use them. But we did get 10% bonus experience. Oh, we got MVP. Look at that. Didn't do much damage with the hero. Everyone else did really well. Some of us got... Look at this. Some of us did virtually nothing. And others of us... Look, so many of us. About half the team did amazing, and half the team did absolutely rubbish. It's like that sometimes. You got to take the good with the bad. So, what went well? The Kriegsrat went really well until I made a bit of a risky play. I was sort of backwards and forwards with them, so I can sort of expect that to go badly, but they did all right. That dual blades really mess with me. So that dual blade's well done to you, sir, or madam, and that was really a good way to use them. Picking it, you know, you haven't got any heroes you can grab. There's no point in grabbing the longsword. He's not going to die. And while they do their ult, they'll just get shot by the gunners. So in and out of the invisibility and just using the poison attacks and things like that, really well played to pick off the unit. He probably killed half of that unit in total. Fortebraccios did fine. There was nothing there that was particularly mistaken. And the Berserkers just absolutely waded through that entire enemy push, so congratulations to them. Again, if you can keep them supported and you don't let them get overwhelmed, they'll just keep raging after raging after raging and self-heal themselves and just steamroll anything in front. If they can go from one unit to the next unit to the next unit, they do really well, but they can't take all of those 3 units at the same time, especially not if they're supported with ranged and heroes. Anyway, that's the new Berserkers, man. I absolutely love them, and I just know you're going to do that too. I hope you learned something new, or you just enjoyed the game. Thanks for coming to the channel.